Today we will be testing a crypto scalping strategy. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of strategies and indicators, and I'm testing more every single day. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with a custom indicator. And we have an amazing community over on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader. If you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheets of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested, as well as a free trial to our custom indicator, you can just sign up for our Patreon down below. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a crypto scalping strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 357 different strategies, with 114 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 87% win rate. That was achieved using the Academy of Forex indicator. And so far, since we've been keeping track, it has outperformed 254 of the other strategies that we have put it up against, every single one so far. We've also tested a total of 1,034 indicators, with 431 of them being winners. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a crypto scalping strategy. And so the source video says anti-losing scalping buy sell magic indicator on TradingView. So quite a claim there from the source video. So they seem to be implying that this is a non-losing scalping strategy. And then of course, just for fun, I guess they threw in the magic indicator on TradingView with the buy and sell signals. Now, of course, this strategy, this indicator, these indicators do not give you buy and sell signals. Again, you have to interpret what they are showing you to identify where the buy and sell is coming in. And I promise you that it definitely takes some losing trades. No strategy, no indicator is going to be 100% winning all the time. But we are going to go ahead and put the strategy to the test and see if we can get some kind of profitability out of it. And so what we'll do is just hide the indicators that we had on screen, and the first indicator we will add is going to be the confluence buy sell indicator with Fibonacci. This one right here. Go ahead and click on that and add it to the screen. And so what we'll do is jump into the settings, and under the inputs, you're going to uncheck all these selections except for use Fibonacci strategy right here. And then you're going to go down to this bottom section and uncheck all of these except for show Fibonacci levels, like this right here. And then everything else should stay on the default settings. If you wanted to change the Fibonacci lines in whatever way, you could do that here within the styles, but I left it on the default. And then go ahead and click OK. The next indicator you will add to the screen is going to be the weighted oscillator convergence divergence indicator. This one right here, or also known as the WOCD. And so you'll click on that and add it to the screen. And this one here will jump into the settings as well. The inputs, we will change the length to 200. We'll change the smoothing 1 to 90. Smoothing 2 to 180, and make sure that the MA type is weighted, the source is closed, the oscillator difference is 9, and then jump into the styles. And what you'll want to do is turn off the WOCD line, the smooth EMA, and the smooth SMA, and then click OK. And it should look as I have on screen now. So what you're looking for a short trade, you're looking for when price action is trading below the 2 Fibonacci lines, like it is right here. Then you're looking for price to pull back into those Fibonacci lines like it does right here. And then you're looking for them to break back down to the downside. And as it makes that break, you're looking for the price action to break the most recent pivot. So this pivot right here, you're looking for price to break that pivot. Then lastly, you're going to look down to the WOCD, and you want the oscillator, the bars here, to be to the downside, this purple kind of magenta color. And once all those line up, that'll be your signal to then enter into a short. You'll put your trade right here. you'll set your stop either at the last pivot or at the Fibonacci line. I did the first Fibonacci line, or if the pivot right here was in a little bit better of a position, then I use that more often than the line. And so sometimes by the time you get the breakout, you may have a pivot that's closer than the Fibonacci line. In that case, you would use the pivot as well. And even though the Fibonacci line was a little bit closer here, I felt like the pivot was a better place to put it. And so nonetheless, we have the stop right above the pivot, and we are going to target a 1 to 1.5 risk reward right about like so. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. And you can see that it makes a really nice dive to the downside, getting us to our take profit. And for a long trade, what we are looking for, so we're looking for when price starts to trade above the Fibonacci lines like it does right here, and then we're looking for price to pull back into those Fibonacci lines like it does right here. Then we're looking for that breakout back to the upside, and we are looking for price to break the most recent pivot of the price action. And so basically right here, this zone, looking for price to break and close above that area, including these wicks. And so you can see that it actually takes place right here on this candle. And then we're looking for the WOCD to have the columns to the upside, or this kind of light blue teal type color. And all those line up right there. That'll be your signal to enter into a long. Let's trade right there. And in this case, you could have set it at the Fibonacci line right here. But I use kind of this little pivot, or this little bit of structure that was formed right here before it then took off as my stop location, and then targeted that 1 to 1.5 risk reward, just like before. Let's play this forward and see how it plays out. And a really nice push to the upside, getting us to our take profit. If you would have put the stop at the Fibonacci level right there, you would have still gotten to take profit right there as well. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are interested in a profitable trading strategy, I highly recommend you check out the best strategy that we have tested so far on the channel. It has been able to maintain consistently in the mid 80% win rate. In the upper corner, you will find a link to the video where you can view the strategy. We'll also put a thumbnail up of the video on screen now, and I will also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. Alright, let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this strategy. So we did the 50 trade test like we normally do, and out of those 50 trades, we got 20 winning trades and 30 losing trades. That's going to put it at a 40% win rate. With the 1 to 1.5 risk reward, if you're looking to gain $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $12,000 altogether. On the losing side, you would have been risking $400 per losing trade. Your total drawdown would have been $1,200 altogether. So you would have been at exactly $0 on this strategy, not including any spreads or commissions, and so most likely down a decent amount. And so definitely not an anti-losing strategy, and not really a magic indicator. Compare that to the Academy of Forex indicator. During the same period of time, we did 44 trades altogether. We had 35 winning trades and 9 losing trades, putting it at a 79% win rate. If you're looking to gain the same $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $21,000. On the losing side, you would have lost $10,800 for an overall gain of $10,200. Now, recently I've been putting the final touches on a position management strategy to use with the Academy of Forex indicator. It's going to drastically increase the win rate, consistently having it in the high 90%, and so realistically the total gain on this testing would have been closer to around $19,000 altogether. So definitely better results. If you are interested in the Academy of Forex indicator, you can get a free trial when you sign up for a Patreon down below. Once the free trial is over, it's only $15 a month to maintain access to the indicator. You do have to maintain your Patreon status, but still super cheap for a profitable, efficient trading system. And recently we have been working on a crypto scalping strategy. You can see some of the results. results here using that strategy, and also using part of the position management strategy as well that I'll be giving out to the patrons here in the near future. And so you can see some really good results. If you're interested in viewing this strategy, you can click the link up in the corner now. Looks like a little circle with an eye in it. Just click that. It'll take you down to two thumbnails. Click the thumbnail that says new crypto scalping strategy, and it'll take you to that video. All right, that's it for this strategy here. We're going to go ahead and put this one on the no list and move on to the next video from here.